Today we are here to cover the closing of Hyundai Motor India Limited IPO. The most anticipated IPO awaited for the longer period about automobile company in the country. Now people may think whether it is successful or not, what is subscription numbers and will it going to have a listing gains or not. This is what we are going to cover in the next 10 minutes video. It is one of the biggest IPO with around 28,000 crores. I can say it is equal to LIC, but subscription numbers are very poor. Okay, because the size is becoming bigger and bigger, people will be skeptical about the performance of the company in the first 10 days or 2 weeks. So they may not be ready to get the listing gains, and that is why the investors' participation is also expected to be low. Now coming back here, the issue has opened on 15th of October and closed on 17th of October. And the price band is 1865 and 1960. Now, this 1960 is the price where the company is going to issue the price to the shares to the public. The question arises here, whether the issue is successful or not. Now, I will tell you subscription numbers. QIB category subscribed by 6.97 times, excluding anchor investors portion, which is excellent numbers I can say, considering the size of the IPO, it is 7 times oversubscribed. For NIIs and RIIs, it is 0.6 times and 0.5 times respectively. It means that whoever is applied in the NII and RII category will get full shares. Stay very happy till 22nd October, because 22nd October you will see whether you made the gain or not. Okay, so getting the allotment in the IPO is not the happiness, making the listing gains makes you happy. Okay, now the question arises here, some investors or some YouTuber subscribers will be doubting, sir, what is going to be the issue? Will it be successful? 100% is successful. I will give you some data as per the Excel sheet which you can see on the screen. If the company has made the public issue of 6.1 under regulation number 6.1 of ICDR, issue of capital and disclosure requirement, this is like a Bible for companies making the IPO. Okay, so here the company is making the IPO for an example of 1 crore rupees. If it is going under 6.1, 50% they must give for QIB, 35% they must give for RIA, 15% they must give for NIA. They must allocate for these 3 categories. So in the case 1 example, if the QIB is oversubscribed, RIA oversubscribed, NIA oversubscribed, issue is 100% passed. In the second case, QIB is undersubscribed, RIA, NIA oversubscribed, issue is failed. In the fourth case, QIB is undersubscribed, RIA, NIA is also undersubscribed, issue is totally failed because subscription numbers are below 90%, which is as per the Companies Act. Now coming to option number 3, issue is QIB oversubscribed, RIA and NIA oversubscribed, and 90 lakh subscription shares are received for it. You can see the issue is for 1 crore number of shares and we got 90 lakh number of shares. Minimum issue is successful. Okay, and for your understanding, this is only for fresh issue, not for offer for sale. What is the difference, sir? Fresh issue matlab, let us say company has equity capital of 100 crores. They wanted to increase the equity share capital. They will issue new shares to the public. Iska matlab, public will subscribe the shares, company will get the money, and equity share capital will increase. Expenses for the issue will be borne by the company. It is called fresh issue. The name itself says fresh issue. What is offer for sale? Let us say we all know Reliance is owned by Mukesh Ambani. Now Mr. Mukesh Ambani wants to sell his shares to the public. It means Mukesh Ambani has a 52% share in Reliance Industries Limited. He wants to sell some 5% shares to his son's marriage example. Okay. Now the money, whatever the public issue is done, is called offer for sale, where existing promoter will be selling the shares to the public. The sale proceeds of the issue will be going to the selling shareholder. Okay. And company equity share capital will remains the same, and the company cash balance remains the same, and expenses for the issue will be borne by Mukesh Ambani and not by Reliance. In this IPO of Hyundai Motors India Limited, the Korean parent company is selling the shares to the public. Iska matlab, the Korean company will get their funds by selling the shares to Indian public. Okay, so around 28,000 crores Korean company will make the sale. Okay, now considering the above case, this 90% and applications of QIB NIA category, I will tell you in shortest way. In short, if you see the Excel sheet, in short, first condition is that 90% must be fully subscribed. Second condition is that if the QIB category is oversubscribed and there is a deficit in the NIA and RIA category, issue is fully successful, no problem. But if the QIB category is undersubscribed, even if there is oversubscription of NIA and RIA category, issue must be cancelled. But this is applicable only for fresh issue. In case of offer for sale, let us say Hyundai Motor India offered 14 crore shares. They got subscriptions of only 7 crore shares, 50% only. Still the company can make the offer for sale for that amount only. Matlab, Korean company will be getting only 14,000 crores, not 28,000 crores. Still the issue will be successful and company will go for listing. This happened for the company called ICICI Securities, where ICICI Bank is selling the shares and issue is subscribed by below 90%, but issue got listed. So Hyundai Motor India Limited will list on 22nd October. There is no doubt about that. Now the doubt for the investors is, will we make the profit in the listing day? Absolutely no. I am sorry to say this. What is the indication? The indication to see how does the listing price is going to listed on the day one of listing. The one and only indication is the grey market. You can see in the above website, which is visible on the screen, the grey market premium for the Hyundai has fallen from 370 on October 3rd to minus 30 rupees. Iska matlab, the issue price is 1960. You will get the shares on Saturday or Sunday, but you will see the price of 1930 on the first day of listing. But don't worry. Why? Because what is the reason for this poor performance in the IPO? Reason number one, there is a huge IPO. The amount is too huge. This is why many people will be hesitate to see listing gains. If it is a smaller issue, there will be huge subscriptions and people expect higher returns. When the issue itself is bigger, they have the fear that whether it will be listing with profits or not, then they will not be buying. Reason number two is that higher valuations. The PE ratio for this company, for a matured company like Hyundai, should be offered at 15 to 20 or 22 PE to see the valuations on the table where investors will benefit because of the issue on the listing date. But here the company issued at 26 PE ratio, which is why many investors are hesitant to apply because of higher valuations. Now you will get the doubt, can we hold the shares for short term? Absolutely, I am telling you, option, you will never sell your shares for the listing gains because you will make losses. Number two, can we hold it for long term? Absolutely yes, because the automobile market you are seeing is rushing to the market with more inventories and more discounts today. So this will continue for another 2 months till the end of the calendar year, and next year onwards you can see jump up in the sales and revenues. Okay, inventories will also come down and sentiment will be back into the market. RBI cuts the rates on November or December monetary policy. Okay. Now, can we buy now if the price goes down? Absolutely yes. If the price comes to 1800 or 1750, whatever, you can accumulate few more stocks. You can hold for a 1 or 2 years of longer period. Okay. Thank you very much. As I told you earlier also, I am not registered SEBI analyst. So this is just my views on the stock and it is not a recommendation to buy any stock for the investors. Thank you very much.